Today we're diving deep into the newly unsealed federal indictment charges against none other than New York City Mayor Eric Adams. This indictment, released on September 26, 2024, charges Adams with a range of criminal offenses, including campaign finance violations, bribery, corruption. Let's break down the key details.
But the people are with us. And this is not a black day. This is a justice day.
First of all, I want to thank you for being here this morning. And I want to thank the supporters of all ethnic groups that are here, particularly the men and women of the clergy that's here, that have joined me here today. And we are not surprised. We expected this. This is not surprising to us at all. The actions that have unfolded over the last 10 months.
Yeah.
To us at all. The actions that have unfolded over the last 10 months.
Yeah.
The leaks, the commentary, the demonizing. This did not surprise us that we reached this day. And I ask New Yorkers to wait to hear our defense before making any judgments. In about 30 minutes, you're going to hear a story of the case that is in front of us. This story will come from the federal prosecutors. And I ask to wait and hear our side to this narrative. From here, my attorneys will take care of the case so I can take care of the city. My day-to-day will not change. I will continue to do the job for 8.3 million New Yorkers that I was elected to do. Amen. And the 300,000 plus employees of our city government will continue to do their jobs, because this is what we do as New Yorkers. It's an insult to the hardworking people of the city that anyone would say that they won't do their jobs while this case proceeds in the background. They are dedicated public servants, and I have been one of them for many years, and they're going to continue to do their job, moving the city forward every day. It's an unfortunate day, and it's a painful day. But inside of all of that, it's a day where we will finally reveal why for 10 months I have gone through this. And I look forward to defending myself and defending the people of this city as I've done throughout my entire professional career.
Let's break down the key details. He's already had a press conference on this, but I'm just going to bring you up to speed along with some hecklers. There were a lot of hecklers out there that were giving him the business because this is an embarrassment, man. First, let's set the stage. Eric Adams has been in the public eye for years, first as Brooklyn Borough President, 2014, and eventually as New York City Mayor, elected in 2021. But according to this indictment, Adams' political career has been tainted by a history of corrupt dealings that began nearly a decade ago. The indictment alleges that as early as 2014, Adams accepted valuable benefits from a wealthy foreign businessmen and foreign government officials, including a Turkish government official. These benefits weren't just business class flights or hotel stays. They were luxury international trips to countries like France, Turkey, Sri Lanka, and India. Some of these trips, valued at tens of thousands of dollars, were paid for or heavily discounted by Turkish officials seeking to influence Eric Adams. In return, the indictment says that Adams provided favorable treatment and access. access is key. If you're the mayor of New York, you can provide so much access. Campaign finance violations. As Adams planned his mayoral run, his fundraising methods allegedly took a sinister turn. Starting around 2018, the indictment claims that Adams accepted illegal campaign contributions from foreign nationals, straw donors, and businesses that exceeded legal limits. These straw donors would funnel foreign money into Adams' campaign through intermediaries, violating the federal election laws designed to prevent foreign interference in U.S. elections. By using these fake donors, Adams reportedly evaded contribution limits, receiving millions in illegal contributions to his 2021 campaign, even claiming public matching funds based on these fraudulent donations. The total amount of public funds Adams is said to have stolen over $10 million. Allegedly. But the corruption doesn't stop there. The indictment reveals that Adams' cozy relationship with Turkish officials went beyond campaign donations in exchange for luxury travel benefits. Adams allegedly intervened on behalf of Turkish interests, including pressuring New York City officials to approve a 36-story Turkish consulate building without proper fire inspections. That would be why the fire marshals were under investigation in the past. The building would have failed a fire inspection, yet Adams used his influence to ensure it was opened in a time for a high-profile visit from Turkey's president. Adams is also accused of using his political office to benefit those who supported him financially, while denying favors to those who did not. The quid pro quo system allowed foreign nationals and corporate interests to gain an improper foothold in New York City's political sphere. The indictment further alleges that Adams went to great lengths to cover up his misconduct. He is accused of creating fake paper trails, paying nominal fees to make it look like he had paid for travel that was actually free, and even deleting incriminating messages. One key message quoted in the indictment shows Adams reassuring a co-conspirator that he always deletes her messages. Very convenient when you are alleged of doing some shady business. Additionally, Adams failed to disclose gifts and travel, and failure to disclose is definitely a big one, a big no-no when you're the mayor of a city like New York City. Gifts and travel that he received on his annual financial disclosure forms, a legal requirement for New York City officials. His efforts to conceal the flow of illegal money and benefits are central to the government's case. So what does all this mean legally? The charges against Adams include violations of federal election laws, bribery, and wire fraud. If convicted, Adams faces significant prison time, which is unheard of, unprecedented, and surprisingly hasn't happened in New York history that we know of. But, Giuliani was facing charges in Georgia after he was mayor of New York City. So with all the corruption in New York, you would think it had happened before, but it didn't. So this is a first. Adams allegedly traded his influence and decision-making power for personal gain, undermining the integrity of the city's political system. The Eric Adams case is still unfolding, and as we speak, federal prosecutors are preparing for what could be one of the most high-profile political corruption trials in recent years. As always, we'll be following the case closely and providing updates as more details come to light, and they're coming. They're coming quick. In fact, this is breaking news. Mayor Adams has had a full press conference on what has happened. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all uploads. If you want to watch more, please watch one of these videos down below. This is Faucette Media.